Hey guys, it's Mr. Opera here. Um, I'm at the Czech-German border where I've been successfully exchanged from a German car and a German driver who's not allowed into the country. Now I'm waiting for my Czech ride to pick me up. I'm an American citizen, but I have a long-term residence here in the Czech Republic, and so I'm trying to return home to Pilsen. It's really interesting times, guys. I was in Germany working a contract 1 minute. Opera singers tend to move around a lot and work more than one job at a time if they want to pay the bills. When this emergency hit, and I thought I was going to be able to stay on in Germany and still get the job done, and that evaporated rather quickly. And now there's no transportation home unless you figure out a deal like this. So wish me luck, guys. I've crossed the border after some pretty tense moments because of some problems with my documentation. I'm perfectly legal Czech resident, but I was in the middle of renewing my identity card right when all this went down, and my appointment to pick it up is in a couple weeks. So in the meantime, it's been a little bit sketchy, but the nice police officers at the border made a phone call to the foreign police in Pilsen, and I've successfully crossed the border, and now the next step is to get home safe. See you guys. I'll be back soon making videos and helping some of you and pissing some of you off. See ya. Hi everyone, and welcome to the relaunch of Mr. Opera. So that was my Checkpoint Charlie moment. I was brought to the border of the Czech Republic by a very kind German man in his car, where I had to cross by foot and be picked up on the other side by a very kind Czech person with his car. That was the only way for me to get home. And it really reminded me that it's people who are valuable and not money. I'm under 14-day quarantine now because I was in a high-risk area and I don't want to risk passing any kind of virus to anybody else, much less the coronavirus. So now I'm announcing that I am officially a professional online vocal coach. You can get in touch with me in the Vocalist Chat Hub, and there we can interact for free, or if you're looking for something more specific and personal lessons, please get in touch. You can come to the Vocalist Chat Hub and just hang out, sing to everybody, and have them sing back to you. You'll notice that people there are very nice to each other. One thing that keeps us kind and nice to each other is we all know we're going to sing to each other. I'll also be providing here on YouTube the materials necessary for learning new school singing. New school singing came from my experience studying old school singing more than once and not having any success with it. It's not that these methods are particularly wrong. I think it's just that they don't always match up with the singers of today. Everything about our world is different from what it was 200 years ago, 100 years ago, or even 50 years ago. I've also found that many times one school of singing that has good things to say is unfortunately incompatible with a different school of singing that has something good to say. And if you want to get good at singing, it's the best idea possible to find out as many good things as you can. To help you do this, I'm going to be releasing something about the track system in new school singing. I'll post a link in the description of a kind of preliminary article I've written about this. It's a way to map out the parts of your vocal tract that you make decisions about when you sing and when you train how to sing. Hopefully it will help you see that a lot of the absolutes people talk about, it's always like this. This is right. This is wrong. These aren't so helpful if it's not true. So we need to know under what conditions things are true and under what conditions those same things will not be true. You can get in touch with me directly for lessons and coachings, or you can find me at the Vocalist Chat Hub, which is free of charge. But using the materials I'll provide here, you'll also be able to hopefully coach yourself. One thing I learned from my research into quote-unquote old school singing is that many of the examples people talk about themselves have said it's really up to the singer to figure this stuff out. So I'm not going to be telling you what's right and what's wrong in singing. I'm going to be trying to tell you what you're doing and ask you if that's what you want to be doing. If the answer is no, then we're going to be able to find ways for you not to do that, because you're going to know what it is you are doing. And the track system is maybe going to look a little bit complicated at first, but actually it's a very simple way to map out your mouth and the parts of your vocal tract. These are things we can't see, and although people sometimes claim they can hear what's going on, it's very difficult to confirm for yourself because they're not very specific about what they heard. So the track system is going to use overtones, and it's going to talk about position, motion, and the attitude. The materials that I'm going to be providing here are going to be the terms used in my lessons. So welcome back to Mr. Opera. My name is Philippe, and I hope to see you in the Vocalist Chat Hub or in private lessons online. You can come to my blog. It's called New School Singer, and you can find some articles there. Some of them are a little bit old, and I may have changed my mind about things since then, but in any case, they're things we can discuss together. So I hope to see you soon on this channel. Please subscribe, help me out, and subscribe. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to unlock some of the features here for YouTubers, and it will help me bring this information to you a little bit better. I'm hoping people will start to understand that there is some truth you can find in the art of singing, but it's not the kind of absolute truth people have been used to. I'm looking forward to seeing you, especially in the chat hub. Enjoy your quarantines, guys. Make the most of them. I know I'll be working really hard for you here. I'm looking forward to interacting with you and seeing you, and looking forward to getting into this new business of teaching. See you guys.